friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new around here, welcome. My name is Jenny and this is our Houston Smith home. This is going to be a special bonus video because I've been seeing some new Hearth and Hand fall items coming out in my store. So I've been sneaking in there, and every time I see something new, I've been filming it for y'all. There was no mention on the website of when this stuff was going to become available online. So I hated to put the video out there and just tease you and be like, well, it may or may not be in your store. Definitely check your stores because I feel like they're all getting different inventory. But on Sunday night, everything was released online. So I wanted to be sure and get this video up in hopes that maybe you can catch some of this stuff if anything catches your eye or if you've been wanting it. Because as we all know, Hearth and Hand tends to sell out and fly off the shelves. I'm such a Joanna Gaines fan. Her style is totally my style. I'm very excited about it. Let's go shopping. Let me show you what all I found in my store, and then stick around for the end. I'm gonna do a haul. I didn't go crazy, but I did pick up a few things, so stick around and I'll show you the haul. They had a few different lamps in this collection and they were all just really unique. This one was super unique. Lots and lots of cozy textures. The brown colors. Love this chunky blanket. I was finding, y'all, when I was trying to look at prices though, like they all had this little white sticker over the price. So it was hard for me to find prices in the store, but online, obviously now you can see the prices. You know, she always puts out like radios and stuff like that. Well, in this collection, she has a few different things that will hold like vinyl records, so I thought that was pretty cool if you collect anything like that. Seeing lots of greens, of course there's some amber glass. Those, I'm not sure if those are new or not. Seeing a lot of the deep dark plum colors in the florals, and then again this sort of has like that plummy brown color and the green plaid on these pillows, so just kind of a good mix of fall colors on the bedding. My store was starting to get some of the florals and stuff in. They did have some wreaths. Again, that one is that really deep plum color. They had some stems in that as well. And online, I even saw some garland like this. If you've been needing some fall garland, really pretty colors on that. She has some really, really gorgeous candles in this line. These are the ones that are $45. So I felt like that was pricey. They are really large candles. They got that harvest chestnut scent in even a couple of different colors. These smaller ones here are $14.99, and they have the wood wick, which I love. They had those in different colors and scents. And then they had these really pretty glass ones as well. And those just look really high end to me, and they had some smaller ones in those, and then again a few more floral arrangements already in the vase, and then they had just some vases down here on the bottom. These are absolutely gorgeous. I cannot tell you how big that one right there is. I think it may have been around $45 as well. I'll link all of this stuff down in the description box below so you can check it out online and look at the prices. And then they had that smaller version of the same one. They had a lot of just like these little small florals. To me, these are good to like sit in your kitchen or in a bathroom or just like a small area that just needs a little pop of seasonal color. And they also had some of the brighter colors. Y'all, I'm looking at this wreath and I'm like, this does not belong here. That is a Threshold. That's Studio McGee from her latest launch. I was like, that looks so familiar. So that doesn't even belong here. These stems have a little bit more of the traditional fall colors, but it's a little bit muted. So I was really drawn to those. I thought these were adorable. I had to have one. It's a little match holder, only $6.99. I felt like that was a good price for it. It has kind of that aged antique brass look. It has a little striker on the bottom so you can strike your matches. I got one of these last year, but last year's version was like a brown color. This year's is just kind of like this ivory candle holder. This one is a green one. They have the little finger hole, super cute. And then they had several of these LED candles, several colors of those, and it's like a 6-pack. They're expensive. They're like $30, but you do get 6 of them. And then they had a lot of just traditional wax candlesticks too. Love this art. It's like the oval shape. There's some more of those lamps. just lots and lots of things here. And this is not even half of what is online, y'all. This candle was unique. I'm not really sure if I like those though, but it came in a radio and a lamp. And I see those a lot at like TJ Maxx and stuff like that, but not sure that I really like them myself. They had some different bedding. I loved this. It was a very subtle stripe. I even think that would be pretty for Christmas time because it was almost like a red color. Seeing lots of greens, like a muted green. And y'all know I love green. Green is my color. So, and then they even had kind of that deep purple, almost plummy color in the bedding as well. These little espresso cups were so cute. They come with a saucer. Y'all know I love Hearth and Hand mugs. Wasn't just super wild about that brown one, but this one, look at the little scallop detail on that. So cute. She released several new colors in these Owala water bottles. I got my boys some of those for Christmas. They're really good. They don't spill or anything. I thought this little shelf was super cute. And then this clock, we later find out it's kind of like a timer, like a little kitchen timer. But these boards, y'all, they were gorgeous. They almost have like a subtle scalloped edge. $24.99. I don't think you can tell in this video the size of these. They are really big. Just super pretty. They have the round one and the square one. You can see my kids came up and they found this little timer on that clock. So we had to demonstrate. They had to demonstrate there. But I like that clock. It has like that vintage look to it. But both of these boards were $24.99, which I felt like was a pretty good price on those because they just have a really high-end look. I found even more candles over here. That is the salted honey scent, which is just probably my favorite scent ever. I just love it. It's like a really clean, fresh scent. Love this one, again in the neutral colors, and that one has the wood wick. I am a sucker for wood wick candles. I love to hear them burning. But here's a little comparison of a couple of different bigger candles. The one sort of on the pedestal was $29.99, and the big one beside it was $45. So that's a little bit of a comparison on the price. I love their kitchen towels, kitchen washcloths, all that kind of stuff. I love to pick them up seasonally because they're really good towels, but they're always so pretty. Lots of kind of like the scalloped look on all of this stuff. You saw some dishes back on the previous clips. This little picture here was very pretty. I think it was $19.99, and then that brown tray was just gorgeous. Here's another one of the lamps I was talking about. Super unique. It has that pleated shade in the brown color, and then it's just a really pretty neutral base. This one I think is around $30. I'm a little iffy on it. I can't decide. I like it. I think it could be really cute in like a kitchen. Again, here I found lots more of the candles. Some of these, not gonna lie, some of these didn't smell that great to me. I thought they were pretty with the colors like the green and then that burgundy, but that burgundy one, I'm sniffing it there, and it was not my favorite. I didn't like it very much, but if you wanted a little bit more color, they did have some more colorful ones as well. And then as I was about to walk away, these caught my eye. Those like amber glasses and the amber pitcher. I thought that was super pretty too. few things that I picked up. The first thing y'all have already seen, I think, on a previous video, because this was out in my store like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I picked it up, but I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all that again, and then I'm gonna show you a few more things that I picked up in store. And then there was one item so far, I haven't even got to actually sit down and look at this all really good online, but so far I've ordered one thing online, so I'm gonna show you that too. The first thing, like I said, y'all already seen this gorgeous candle. So pretty. It is the Harvest Chestnut scent. Such a nice fall scent. It just, I don't know how to describe it. Almost has like a little bit of a cinnamony smell to it. I don't know, but it smells amazing. Love it so much. I paid $29.99 for this one, and I did see some more colors and different scents in the same shape. And then they had like a really big one. Y'all saw it in the video. It was $45, and I just could not quite make myself pay $45. What do y'all think about that? It was a big candle. It was bigger around than this one, but I just loved like the little pedestal look of this one, so I just grabbed it. And then I did get one more candle. Let me show you it. I love this one. I like to sit one on my coffee table, and just about this size is perfect because I just sit it on top of a coffee table book. And my favorite thing about this is the wood wicks and also that scent. This is the salted honey. Just a nice neutral scent, and just smells clean and fresh. I love it, really for year round. And honestly, what I love about this stuff is so many of us I know have just kind of a neutral palette and a neutral look in your home, and some of this stuff can just work year round. It doesn't have to be for fall, so I love that also about this scent and about the neutral candle. But love the little scallops. I think this one was $15. Went ahead and picked up this because I thought it'd be super cute to pair with that candle, and it's just a match holder. It has kind of that aged brass look. I love also that it has the little striker on the bottom so you can strike your matches. Perfect little aesthetic touch. I think this was $6.99. Lots of pretty stems, and these caught my eye. I just love the neutral look of them. Just kind of, they have those oranges and yellows for fall, but it's nothing just super bright or overwhelming. So I love the look of those. Pretty good size stem, quite a bit of leaves on there, and it's a very long one. Y'all can't see. I've got something in the way, but I have a floor vase over there that I have beside my arch cabinet. So I needed some fall stems for it. And so I picked up 3 of these, and they're only $9.99 for each stem, which I thought was a pretty good price, especially after seeing the prices at Hobby Lobby. Y'all know in last week's video, we went to Hobby Lobby and their fall stuff was only 30% off, and their stem prices were really on up there. So $9.99 per stem. I went ahead and got 3 of them. I think that's gonna fill out the floor vase perfectly. And they did have some new art pieces out, which I thought were all so pretty. I'm a big fan of her art, and I just picked up this one small, I'll put it up somewhere here on the screen because I ordered it online, so I obviously don't have it in yet, but it's just a small one, and I'm gonna put it up here in my arch cabinet. And it has just this beautiful wide frame. It's just, I think it's gonna be so pretty in there for fall, and it was only $12, so I felt like that was an awesome price on it. That was the last thing I've ordered so far. All right, that's all that I have for today's video. I hope that y'all enjoyed browsing the new Hearth and Hand fall line with me. Hope you enjoyed my little haul here at the end. I cannot wait to hear what you all got. If you picked up anything, if anything caught your eye, if anything's on your wish list, tell me down in the comments. Let's chat about it. I hope that y'all will come back Friday. I do normally upload a new video every Friday, so hopefully y'all will come back and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more. Occasionally I do pop in with a bonus video like this if something special comes up that I can't really plan for ahead of time. So y'all be sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything like that in the future, and I will see y'all on Friday. Bye.